Hey, how's it going, Old School Runescape, and welcome back to the weekly recap. So for the month of May, you may find yourself a rather large, odd-looking NPC. Meet Big Mo, a wealthy entrepreneur and a traveling salesman, and he'll buy and sell just about anything and everything he can get his hands on. As a result of this, he's found himself with a bag full of extra clue scrolls. Now usually, his brother Little Mo would help him follow up on these, often leading to some very valuable rewards. Unfortunately, however, Little Mo got wrapped up in some nasty dealings due to some faulty dragon claws, so Big Mo needs the help of any brave adventurer willing to take on his challenges. But Big Mo is a businessman, and he doesn't do business for free. Rather than trusting you to take the clue scroll and not run off with it without sharing the reward, he'd rather sell you it for the low price of just 50 GP. And he'll also reward you for taking these off his hands, as he'll mention that he usually has a good supply of these clue scrolls coming in, and he'd be more than happy to sell you up to one per day. In addition to all that, Big Mo will give you the option to choose which level clue scroll you'd like, but it won't be guaranteed. In fact, for each consecutive day you find Big Mo, your odds of receiving the clue scroll of your choice will increase. But there's just one catch. Being a traveling salesman, he's often on the move, and it'll be your job to track him down. Now Big Mo will be here for the entire month of May, so you'll have plenty of time to take part. Now alongside Big Mo, we've also released the new Tanzanite and Magma Mutagens, and these mutagens can be used on the Serpentine helms to change their color. But don't worry, as they're purely cosmetic and aren't tradable, meaning if you see someone with one of these in-game, you can rest assured they've put in some time to slaying Zulrah. Following that, we've implemented Mod Ghost's new animations for the achievement diaries, introducing the new Fountain of Rune teleport animation, the tan leather animation, and the recharged Dragonstone spell animation. And speaking of graphical updates, in order to better differentiate the different types of teleport tabs, you can now recognize the ancient teleport tabs by their purple rings and the new letters added to the redirected house teleport tabs. Moving on, as voted on in content poll number 32, players who've completed the Varrock Medium achievement diaries can now toggle the Varrock teleports to bring them straight to the Grand Exchange. Now that's convenient. Now amongst the several patch notes this week, you'll notice a new colored notification that appears in the chat box when you get teleblocked. In addition, the Barbarians at the Barbarian Outpost have switched out their dusty old bank deposit box with an actual bank chest. And finally, demi-bosses now appear in the boss log. Moving on to this week's Q&A, where we discussed a few interesting ideas such as a Gilnor Marathon, a RuneScape Pokedex, and Ian even showed off a sneak peek of resizable mode, and it looks epic. So let's move on to this week's Player Spotlight feature, starting out with Mole Mutant, who decided to draw a RuneScape equivalent to the famous painting American Gothic for class. Hopefully his teachers escape her. And speaking of class, Labyrinth spotted himself in a picture hung on the wall at his university. It's a good thing this university recognizes the importance of no XP waste. And lastly, High Alquip managed to complete his challenge of slaying 50,000 green dragons, making over 200 mil from the hides and bones alone, and he also raked in another 100 mil from the loot from the clue scrolls dropped by these dragons. So well done, and here's the next 50,000. So that about sums up this week in Old School RuneScape. As always, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with the game, and aside from that, well, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next week.